to Beautiful Sanctuary. My name is Funny. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning, noon, or night? Before we get into today's video, um, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My train of thought gone that fast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any videos, because that's something we don't want to do. So yeah, where me, is still continuing on to retouch up on subjects that I've already made videos on my previous podcast channel. We're retouching on it because I lost, or I forgot, the access to said podcast channel. So this year we started over from the very first video. Because on that channel, I believe I had like 48 videos in total. So we're going to keep retouching on the different topics of each video here on the new and still improved Beautiful Sanctuary channel. That is now the Beautiful Sanctuary. So yeah. So today's topic is learning to forgive yourself. And I have stuff written down because I don't want to seem like I'm just, talking in circles or just rambling. So I have like a, not mapped out, but mapped out, like sheet right here that I can see. But basically, from my standpoint of just my personal life, is learning to forgive yourself for any what we call past mistakes or bad choices. When bad mistakes, there's no such thing as a bad mistake, because all mistakes that we do, or things that we might regret a little bit, because that's human error. We have to realize that anything that we do in the moment is not to hurt you or anything like that. Like the decisions that you make for yourself, or the decisions and choices that you make for yourself in that moment. And you can't have any regrets towards anything that you go to do. You can't look at any choices or decisions that you made as a mistake, whether it comes to you regretting not speaking out against something, or standing up for yourself, or standing up for somebody else, or allowing somebody to play with your feelings, or to play with your emotions, or you playing with somebody's feelings or playing with somebody's emotions. You can't look at those as mistakes or regrets, because those mistakes are just a reflection of what not to do the next time. And it's not to hold it against yourself in a grudgingly way. It's to help you grow. And you have to forgive your past self so your present self can grow into who you are meant to be in the future. Because the more you hold your past against you, the more you hold your mistakes against you, the more you will, like I said in the last video, you will be forever at square one, trying to grow into the person that you're meant to be in the future. But it's hard to grow when you are very unself-forgiving. You have to be self-forgiving in this lifetime, or whatever lifetime. You have to learn to forgive yourself. Forgive how you responded to someone hurting you, or if you've hurt someone. Forgive yourself. We're all human, living in human error. So holding human error against your own self is not something that is mentally nor spiritually healthy a lot of times. So you just have to learn to not hold things against yourself. Everything that you go through, everything that you've been through is a learning test. And things will keep happening until you learn the test. Until you understand the test behind everything that we go through. And it says mistakes help you grow, and the choices you made, if bad or good, will need to be made. Anything and everything that you go to do were needed to be said and done within that time frame. And if you were on the hand of passing out hurt or judgment or anything like that, that's not something you should hold against yourself. So yeah, I hate when I have like short videos like this, but it's like it's very self-explanatory. I know that I'm talking in circles, even with the map out. I'm still talking in circles, but it's just that everything is meant for your growth period. And a lot of times we can be our own self-hindrance in our growth stages in life. Don't take everything so serious. Don't take everything so literal. Try your best to live life with no regrets. Don't regret anything. Your mistakes and your flaws and things like that, embrace it, because those mistakes that you've made in the past, learn to accept those mistakes in the future. Don't go by living life well by like, I wish I could have did that, or I wish I should have said that. Whatever you did or said was needed to be done or said within that time frame of your life. Don't hold it against yourself. Don't no shoulda coulda woulda. Take it for what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And the more you try to make it more than what it is, or more than what it is not, then that's where the self-hindrance comes from. That's when the self-doubt and things like that come from, when you do things like that. And I always will always say that I wouldn't tell y'all something not to myself, or look at it from our own personal standpoint as well, because we've all been through our own fair share of things in life. And with me, I look at it from my personal life. I've had some regrets too. I've had a lot of regrets, but I've learned to not to look over the regrets, but to live with them, because I've made that choice then, which led me to where I am now. And I would never regret those choices that I made, whether I made them too early or whether I did something too late that caused things to have a domino effect into my now. And when you get to a situation like that where it's like, oh, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have done this, I always look at it like this: when you make mistakes that you wish you could go back and change or turn or look at differently in any type of way, things happen for a reason, and you have to be thankful for those things happening for a reason, because we all walk different paths, but we go through sometimes similar situations. It's just that the outcome is different. And I've learned not to have any regrets towards anything that has happened to me in the future. Because it's like, if those things would have never happened to me, then I wouldn't be where I am today. Because younger me, I was very closed off. I was very in a shell, in a bubble, very much so. And if I would have never allowed myself to move at a quick, fast pace at a very early age, then I probably would have still been at this age and still closed off, and very much so still in a shell, in a bubble. Mind you, I am still very, like, antisocial, and to an extent. Like, if we're out in public, I'm not the first one. I'm never the first one to spark a conversation. Never. But I'm not rude. If you talk to me, I will talk to you. But yeah, I'm not the first person to start a conversation. But with that being said, to re-sum it all up, just don't live life with no regrets. Take your mistakes and your bad choices as what they are. Don't wallow in the mistakes that you've made in the past. Learn from it. Don't shy away from it. Accept it for what it is, and move on in your life accordingly. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. If you know better, you do better. And if you do better, you grow better. But yeah, that is all I have for today's video. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope everyone continues to have a blessed rest of your beautiful Tuesday morning, noon, or night. I am hoping and praying that everyone is staying safe out here in these cold blizzard streets. So yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next video that I will hopefully be posting tomorrow. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about doing the soul check-ins for the weekends, for either Saturday or Sunday. I have yet to post a soul check-in, but be on the lookout for those when you turn on the post notifications, so that you don't miss out on the soul check-in, so that we don't carry any negative emotions into the start of a new week. So yeah, bye.